Hi, and welcome. This is Power Yoga, and my name is Meg. So today's going to be about balance, truth, and core. So just kind of flow, along the best of your ability. Remember, every day in your practice, every day in your body, your movement is for you. Find an opportunity that works best for you. Find a space where your body feels it belongs. Find a space that's inviting and creates the intention that you're seeking. So speaking of intention, let's just take a moment, come on down, and let's get into child's pose. Just pull in until I can play my music here shortly. All right, everything is set. So come on into child's pose. Your knees may be wide or they may be narrow if you choose. You can start by sitting back, sit bones towards the heels, big toe mounds together. Then you're going to reach your hands forward and go ahead and tuck your chin. As you're here, in the start of our practice today, let's truly feel grounded and prepared. A way we can start that is by playing with our breath, focusing on the inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Think that you take that breath in for a count of 4. Hold at the top of 4. And then exhale for 4 counts. And then press all the air out for the remaining additional 4. And the next breath in. So you're playing with what we would call a box breath. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold at the top for 4. Exhale for 4. Add an additional 4 for no breath in and pushing the rest of the air out. So let's take a moment here to do 3 to 4 of these at your pace, your count. As you do these, I want you to feel where your body is. I want you to create the intention for your practice today. Please go ahead and remain in that breath, in that space of in through the nose, out through the nose. No longer do you have to do the sustaining box breath. I'm going to go ahead and add some music in the background, and we'll start through and create even a bigger and better intention for our bodies during this work today. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe in your child's pose here, you decide to start to shift a little left and right, feeling how the body feels around the hips as the belly floats down during your breath. Maybe you want to go ahead and float your arms forward, such as mine. Reaching through the palms, then pulling the shoulders back to your back pockets, and then seeing if you can press your sit bones back again towards the heels. Next breath in, let's go ahead and rise up into tabletop. So on all fours or horse stance. So you want to ground the palms and the heels of the hands into the earth. Turning the elbows back, so versus the elbows go wide. Let's turn the elbows back and pull our shoulders away from the ears. As we do this, you're going to feel that you press into the ground once again. Yeah, feeling strong, feeling the power within and the power from. So let's take those breaths in. Take a breath in and come into cow, where the chin and the crown of the head draw up and forward and the tailbone away. And then cat, where we tuck the chin in or ribs slide into hips. Taking your flow right through the movements. Stop back into neutral. Taking a breath in with your right hand, sweeping up, and let's thread the needle, taking a little bit of a twist through the shoulders here. Hips are going to remain high. You may press into that left hand into the ground to relieve the cervical spine. You may also take a bind or reach that hand forward. You choose what your body speaks to you today. Go ahead and release that hand down to the ground. Press into the earth, lifting that right hand up, and then just float it down. Give yourself a moment for the next breath in and out to reset a little bit. Find your power in the core and in the earth. And then go ahead and take that breath in. Left hand comes up. And then you're going to thread the needle that side. Left ear down, left shoulder down. Hips are high. You may choose bind, reach, whatever speaks for you. Next breath in. On the exhale, press to the ground. Inhale, lifting right up, and then exhale, coming down. Take a little movement, whether that's a little bit of that side bend, you look behind you. Maybe that's turning the head left and right, yes and no, up and down. Just small movements here. All right, coming back into that neutral position, into that tabletop. Next, let's go ahead and tuck those toes. We're going to shift our weight up into, you called it, down dog. So take that breath up and in, and then exhale. Start to press through the hands and to walk out your dog a little bit. Pressing the heels and alternating, almost like you're pedaling. The heels down, side to side. Finding that opening through the back body as you start to pull the chest towards your thighs, pressing out of the arms and the shoulders and the floor through your hands. And start to see where you can create a little more length in your body. Allow then both heels to start to settle, the breath to flow in through the nose, out through the nose. Friendly reminder, if your breath doesn't match my pace as I talk and I call it out, please take your breaths for you. Do what you need to do. Inhale, take those eyes forward to the hands. Walk your feet towards the back of your hands. However many steps it takes, you may bring your big toe mounds together, heels together, or have a fist or two distance in between. Hang heavy here in your forward fold. Where the head is heavy, the arms are heavy. You can have a nice soft bend in the knees. So let's go ahead and start to get the body moving. Inhale into half lift. Lengthen through that spine. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extending mountain. And then right down with hands by your side into Tadasana, mountain pose. So just readjust a little bit once you're up. Do what you need to do to be ready to start to flow with some of our sun salves. We're going to start with just a half sun salve, and then we'll play on through and we'll get more movement into the body and start to warm it up. So take that breath in through the nose, inhale up into extended mountain. You may swan dive down into forward fold. Head and arms are heavy. Bending the knees, a really big knee bend here. So here in this forward fold, let's take a bind. Maybe you want to come into ragdoll. Maybe you want to wrap behind. Take a really big knee bend here. Head heavy. Big knee bend. Maybe the chest even lies on your thighs today. Feel all the toes on the ground. All four corners of your feet. Left, right, fronts, back, and the sides. Take small movements with the head, yes and no. And then let it hang. And as you start to feel the ability, start to lengthen the hips up, pulling the chest towards the thighs. Lengthen the hips up by pressing through the ground and the hips lift. Again, head is still heavy. Next breath in on the exhale, let the arms float down. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back extend. That half lift. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale to rise, extended mountain. Forward fold, take that breath out. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Everything becomes heavy. Lighten it up, half lift, crown ahead, grow right through it. Forward fold, breath comes out. Inhale to rise, reach in as high as we can, squeezing our glutes. Forward fold, exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Stepping back into high plank. Breath in, shoulders away from ears. Breath out, lower your knees down here. Next breath in, sit back, child's pose. Inhale in, coming back forward. Tuck the toes, lift those hips high, down dog. Give it a little bit of a walk. Take that breath in, eyes to hands. Your right leg steps through to lunge. Lower that knee down. Staying here. Take that breath in, release. Exhale, let the hips forgive, coming down into that lunge. A little bit of that back arch here, baby back bend. Breath in, slide the hips back, runner's lunge. You may use blocks anytime. Try to shift the weight over to center line. Breath in, chest lifts. Hips drop. Lift, inhale up, exhale lower. Breath in, hips shift back. Lengthen through the spine, row through the crown. Hold the shoulders right away from the ears. Again, blocks are amazing right here if you have them close. Use them to see if you can get in a little deeper. Walk forward with the hands. One more time, drop the hips down, knee over ankle. Chest pulls forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release again. The hips get a little bit of opening here. Take that baby back bend. Allow the throat to expand. Inhale, and then exhale, shift the hips back. Hands are going to come forward. We're going to step that left leg forward, meeting our right, come into forward fold. Breath in, half lift. Breath out, forward fold. Take it in. Inhale, reaching all the way up into extended mountain. Exhale down into Tadasana. Yeah. Here we go again. Inhale up into extended mountain. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale into your half lift. This time, left leg leads, step back into high plank. Shifting that weight forward, shoulders pull away from ears. Breath in, breath out, let the knees come down. Go ahead and take a release, shift your hips back, child's pose. One more breath here. Next breath in, shifting forward, tucking the toes, lift those hips high, and then exhale into your down dog. See if you can pull the chest towards your thighs. Press out of the hands, opening that back body. Eyes to the hands, breath comes in, your left leg steps through between the hands, lower down in the knee, lifting through the chest, releasing the toe. Inhaling, lifting up, exhaling, sinking into the hips. Inhale, lift back and up, exhale, send the hips back. Again, watch coming off center here. Try to shoot right back in the middle. You're gonna feel a little more weight in that left arm possibly. Inhale, walk it forward, lunge, lift through the chest. Pull the chest and the hips forward with the knee staying right over ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, up, shifting the hips back, finding some length. Inhale, walk forward, lifting the chest in the lunge, dropping the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Pressing back and through, shifting the hips behind you. See if you can square them up. Inhale forward, tuck that back toe. We're gonna lift up, stepping that right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up into extended mountain. Exhale down, forward fold. Beautiful work, friends. Inhale into that half lift. Right leg steps back into high lunge. Inhale, the arms up. Sinking down on the front knee, start to bend more in that back. Breathe, and then sink. 2 more breaths. See if you can pull the shoulder blades in and then square up those hips and check that front knee over ankle. Yeah, coming into warrior 2. Set that right heel down behind you, checking that you split so your hips can be as square to the right wall as possible for you. Tuck but lengthen. Bend more into that front knee, trying to create that 90 degrees at that hip. Remember what we're going for. Versus up here, we want to see if we can actually drop in, lift, and center over. So that's going to create some of our power today. Wonderful. So that next breath in, reach towards me, and then exhale. You may come all the way down, or you may do forearm. Just extended angle. Reach up, and actually more back versus towards me over the head. Okay? So trying to open through the chest. Pull and push out of the rib cage, but drop in the leg. There's a difference in that slouch. Yeah. So press through that back heel. There we go. And then open by squeezing between our shoulder blades. That's how we do it. Take that breath in. Lift right back up into warrior 2. See if you can sink down a little bit more. Yeah, so turn both toes towards the right wall. Heel toe in a little bit. Take that breath in, reach it up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, hands are going to come down, heart center. Just come into high squat or goddess pose. Two more breaths here. Inhale, reach back up into 5-pointed star. Exhale, turning the toes to the front, coming back into warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, taking your vinyasa, where you're connecting all the way through. Yep, crocodile, up dog, baby cobra, down dog. Yeah, just connect with your breath and your vinyasa. Hips go nice and high. Walk out a little bit here through the legs. You may step or float forward. Take your eyes first with the breath. Inhale into the half lift. Yeah, lengthen right through your spine. Grow through the crown of the head. That's it. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain. Squeezing your glutes, and then exhale into Tadasana. So we're going to do that again. Other side. Wonderful work. Here we go. So let's lift our arms up together. Inhale, up. Extended mountain, and exhale, forward fold down. Inhale into half lift. Exhale, stepping your left leg back into high lunge. Sweeping the arms up, finding that breath here. All right, so make those adjustments to square up the hips. Adjust how your heel points straight up behind you. And just kind of go up and down, just finding where that 90 degree is at the hip and at the knee flexion. Yeah, we're going to need that coming up because you know what happens now. We drop that left heel down. We make adjustments and we come into warrior 2. Front knee is going to bend. Power straight into your left leg behind you. See if you can open that front knee. Yep, line it up. And pull your shoulders away from the ears here. You may even turn your palms up if that helps create that length and pull the shoulders down. Take that breath in, reach towards me, and then we're going to come into the extended angle. Reaching the hand up and then actually taking the palm back, squeezing between the shoulder blades. Check that the hips didn't lift here. See if we can drop our hips again. Press actually out of the leg and into the core to lift us up today. This is where the core has to do a little more work. Wonderful. Take that breath in. On the exhale, we're going to come up. Turn all your toes. Hold 10 to the left side. Go ahead and reach out.
And you might have to walk your feet in a little bit. Reach out into your 5-pointed star. Come into midline with the hands and then come high. Yeah, goddess pose. High into that squat. Knees are going to track to that wide part of our toes. Chest lifts and belly is in. Hips start to drop. You might drop down here. You might just be high with me today. Choose for you. Taking that breath in and then out into that 5-pointed star. Turning that right toe towards the front. Finding our warrior 2 once again. Yes, so strong today. Taking that breath in and then go ahead and go through your connecting vinyasa. You may do knees, toes, up dog, and head into your down dog. Hips are high, a little walk. Wonderful. All right, so while we're here, let's go ahead and take a 3-legged dog. Our right leg is going to come up. So pressing evenly through both hands, go ahead and open up at the hip and then square back up the shoulders. Take a bend in the knee. That way we can truly feel that stretch down that inner thigh. Pressing evenly through both hands, take that breath in. Sweeping that leg through to lunge right between the hands. This is your right leg. Oh, yes. Yeah, so lift the chest here. Take a couple more breaths for me. There you go. Wonderful. So set that back heel down. Lift up into extended angle here. Yes. Beautiful. So you have to think warrior 2 footing. Yep. And then we open right back up. Take that breath in. And then exhale. We're going to lift out, sweep through. And we're going to actually step the left leg forward, meeting the right. And then come on down to forward fold. Inhale into half lift. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, extended mountain. And then draw the hands and stop just into and at heart center. Take a breath in. Find your sturdiness here. We're going to bring the weight into the left leg, lifting that right leg up. Maybe now you want to take the left hand out, right hand under. See if you can pull the toes up as your knee is also at hip height. So let's play with a little balance and core. Take the knee to the side. Start to sweep the leg behind you and then start to transition into warrior 3. Chest comes forward, press the leg back, arms reach back, back of the thigh reaches up, grow through the crown of your head. We got this. Next breath in, lightly touch down, high lunge. Take that breath in, exhale, lower down. And then sweep the arms coming through, connecting vinyasa, stepping back. Up dog. Down dog. Shift back and walk it out a little bit. All right, both heels are planted. Press through your palms. Pull the chest through towards your thighs. Take an inhale, lifting your left leg up to 3-legged dog. Open up that knee, press evenly through the hands. So now you're trying to keep everything square as best we can here. Opening through the hip and through the inner thigh. Taking that breath in, eyes to your hands. We're going to sweep our left leg through into lunge between the hands. Yep, stay here. Now. Plant that right heel down. Come on up into extended angle. open it up. Yeah, remember it's like warrior two footing, but we're gonna open up to the wall again. You might stay down right here, and that is fantastic. Just don't let the ribs crash. So I like to lift out just a little bit more, but deepen into my front leg, into that left leg. And I press more into that right heel. Yeah. So breath is gonna come in, arms are gonna come up, and then I want you to step your right foot forward. Come into forward fold. Inhale into half lift. Back to your forward fold. Inhale, rise into extended mountain. Draw the hands down through heart center on that next exhale. Squeezing your own glutes here. All right, we're gonna shift our weight. It's gonna go into now our right foot. Lifting that left leg up. Now, you may help it. You may also create balance. Pull that left toe up towards your knee. Press out of the standing leg. Give that standing right leg glute a squeeze. There you go. It's gonna help lift you a little taller. Now feel all four corners of your foot before you open your knee. Finding the balance and the strength here. Using the core to help control and lift. Drive down through the floor. Start to then shift that leg back. Then start to turn. Almost feel like you're going into airplane. Sweep the arms back, then warrior three. Back leg lifts up. Chin and crown of your head come forward. You're gonna bend in through the leg, reaching back with the hands, reaching up with the back of your thigh. Yes, you can. Lift it back up if you need. Go for it. Gently touch that left leg down. Inhale up into lunge. Yes. Exhale, hands come down. Connecting vinyasa. Stepping back, lowering down. Up dog. Squeeze between shoulder blades, open chest. Down dog. Walk it out just a little bit. Next breath in, let's shift forward into plank, rolling through the spine. Yes. Wonderful work. Take that inhale, we're gonna open and rotate to the sides of our heels, rolling plank. Taking the shoulders and the hips in one, come back to center. Open to the left, shift to the heels, both heels are down. Press through the hand, open to the left. Breath is in. On that exhale, coming back to center. Staying here, right leg only. Lift that right leg up off the floor, send the hips back, and then round in. And then reach back and now grow forward. Round in through the spine, reach the leg back, shift the shoulders over the hands. Keep coming, I'll show you right from the side. So you're gonna round in, and then reach and shift to spread. Round in, yes. Reach and shift. One more. Breath in, foot comes down. Breath out, hips go high. Down dog. Maybe you're gonna walk this out a little bit. You choose where you're at. Turn the elbows to the back. Again, lengthen through that spine. Next breath in, roll through the spine to plank. Yes. So we're gonna lift, shift back, and then roll in. And now shift forward and back, expand. Roll. Yes. Exhale here. And then reach with that inhale. Press the hands. Reach. Using the vertebrae, using the core. Oh, so much. One more. Foot comes down. Hips shift back. Exhale, your down dog. You stay, you walk it out. I'm just gonna shift back to the front. Nothing like a little spicy core. Good news. Still got another round of the rolls. So let's roll forward into plank with our spine. This time we're going to open to the left ball. Roll the heels side to side. Open and lift the hip nice and high. It's like you have 2 panes of glass in the front and the back of you. Inhale, exhale, rock. Shoulders and hips align at the same time. Roll. All the way over, lifting those hips, pressing out of that grounded hand. Using your breath to find the steady. Breath is in. Stack back through. Beautiful. All right, take an inhale. On the exhale, lower the knees down. Send the hips back, child's pose. Take a breath in, roll forward and go ahead and adjust. We're gonna come into a seated position here. I'm gonna adjust the music just a little. We got this. Got a little heat going, didn't we? I agree. All right, legs out in front. So staff pose. You might need to adjust the meaty parts beneath you. Find those sit bones. And it might make you track slightly forward so you feel like you've taken off to the front. Pull your toes back towards your knees. Take that breath in. And then reach out. No pull. You don't need to grab. Just let everything settle softly beside. Right beside the ankles, shins, or knees. So just going a little bit of nose to knee here. Taking that breath in. We're going to take a reverse table here. So hands are going to go to where the fingers point to the side. They're going to go right underneath the shoulders. Now, this first round, if you wish, here's all you got to do. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg in. Foot comes in about a quarter of the way. Inhale, lift through the chest. That way it's a little easier on the shoulders. You got one leg bent, foot side down. So all 10 toes, or I should say, not all 10 would be touching, but all 5 on that right leg. Squeeze between the shoulder blades so we're not slumped in the shoulders. Chin is tucked, don't let the head drop. Take that breath in through the belly, and let's lower halfway down or all down to switch. Press up and through. Again, squeeze back through the back body. There you go, chin is in. Take that breath in. Exhale, lower down. All right, back into that staff pose once again here. So adjust. Pull the toes back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, reach out. Yeah. Let everything settle down. One more big breath in and out here. Inhale to walk it up. Reverse table. Fingers point out. You may choose one or two legs, you decide. I'll tell you when halftime is for you to switch. If it's both legs, inhale up, cross out of the hands so the shoulder blades squeeze together. Squeeze your glutes to lift, chin is in neutral. If you're on one leg, please switch. One back lift, squeeze through, one last time. Inhale, exhale, let's lower everything down. Take that right leg, let's cross it up and over. We're gonna take a twist, so give a hug. Lengthen first before we twist and take that right hand behind us, right behind that tailbone, and look over our right shoulder. Now you can stay hugging if you wish for a little more. Elbow's gonna track in the inside of the knee. You're gonna actually press away to evolve a little further. Inhale, exhale to unwind. Oh yeah, let's switch. Other leg, your left leg up and over. Let's give that one a hug. And then reach right behind. Left hand's gonna be, left hand will be right by the tailbone. Look over your left shoulder. Again, if you want a little bit more, bring that right arm in, press on that left knee to evolve a little further behind. Staying tall, lift out the shoulders, don't let ourselves slump in the ribs, right? I have a tendency to sometimes get lazy, so let's not be lazy. Let's lift out together. What do you think? Taking a breath in, and I want you to go ahead and unwind. Release the legs. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. You don't need to bring the feet very close. They may be out in front. Nice, easy grip. We're just going to use the breath. You can adjust the fleshy parts. Elbows, you might press a little bit into the inner thighs and knees, but not a lot. Let the shoulders relax and just use your breath as you slide and come forward. If you wish, get more around the toes and just start to rock. Take that breath in. Press all the way tall. Bring the knees together. So your sit bones a little closer to the front with the heels. Grab your legs at the back of the legs. You're going to rock down. We're going to be on our back. I'm going to go ahead and turn to the side for the next few moves before we go to Savasana. So go ahead and rock on back. Just bring knees to chest here for a moment. Give your spine a little love and rock side to side. So you have a couple of choices. You may come into happy baby. Knees are going to track wide towards shoulders, in or outside, to where you grab onto the instep. And then see if you can get your tailbone down. You see that difference? From here Dear, yeah, just try to get your tailbone down. And then open the knees wide, head and shoulders down if you can. And then remember, then you can shift to the side, a little happy baby. If you want to stay still, you definitely can. That is dead bug. And you may also even grab the big toe mounds and maybe you go wide into a V here. Give me a little bit more stretch in through the hips, opening through that back body. Take a breath in, bring the knees in. You may take plow, or maybe you want to take waterfall or legs up the wall. Take your last movement for you. Could even be happy baby once again. Once you do that, and you feel ready, I'll give you another moment. You can come into your Savasana. There you go. Taking a breath in and out. Now that you've found your pose to finish, go ahead and head on into your Savasana. Allow your body to relax. As you lie on back and you start to let your body relax, just as we started, let's end with that breath. Taking a breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Continue that pattern as your movement is complete. And now we give our body and our mind a moment to finish their connection. It's a state of being where you let your thoughts come and go. You let your breath be. And just take some time. See if you can relax around the crown of your head. Down in and through your shoulders, your throat, and your chest. All the way through your hips, down around your knees and your ankles. Let it be. Let it go. Now use your breath here. Let it be your guide of warmth, of grounding, of a little bit of freedom. Start to take your breaths back in to fill your body. Slowly, with purpose. Allow your breaths to align with your purpose today. Bring a little more life back in your body. Maybe you have to stretch your hands, your fingers, roll your shoulders, or turn your head slowly side to side. Maybe it's a wiggle of your toes. Once you do this, and you feel prepared and you feel ready, please choose a side, your left or your right, to roll to. Once you do, and you feel ready, please press yourself up to a seated position and join me. Friendly reminder, palm side down, grounding, palm side up is receiving. We'll take those 3 breaths together with an audible sigh out through the mouth. Sweeping the arms up overhead, inhaling up, palms come to midline, and then draw down to the heart center. Take a breath in. Lighten the honors that lighten you. Lift it forward together. Namaste. Wonderful job today. You did great. Until next time, I'll see you soon. My name is Meg. Thanks for joining me.